Welcome to UXify channel. So in this video I'm going to discuss about WordPress. Let me open Google. WordPress is a content management system. Of course we call it as a blog because basically it started as a blog and become uh, uh, more into a content management system. So now it's like we can do any kind of website using WordPress. We can maybe use it as a framework also. Of course we have a frameworks like Coordinator or something like that, but Cake PHP, Coordinator, there are a lot of other frameworks, but here the WordPress is not a framework, it's a content management system. But I can say that WordPress is a pretty good framework too. Uh, and so first let us, and you don't need to worry about the coding and all, don't worry about that. It's very simple. You can simply uh, you need to understand the interface, that's it. You can simply drag and drop, and I mean no need to drag, there is no drag and drop, but you can simply create a post and you create a page, and you can build a website easily. So so WordPress is, there are two things here. One is online WordPress, one is which means you can register yourself, your website in the online, maybe you will get a name like something like this, uxifire.wordpress.com. When you say that, when you say this, you will get your own URL. This is my own URL for the WordPress. Like when you create a WordPress, it will ask for a new URL if it is available, new user ID. I mean the name of the domain, subdomain. So if it is available, and it will allow you to add it. If it is not available, ask for a new one. So yeah, so this is what online WordPress. This is what you will get when you try to access WordPress.com. But let's say you have your own website, your own hosting like this. So you got your own hosting. So you want to build something using your hosting. Then we can do this. Let's come back. Which means we can download. This is completely open source. You can download all the code which they have given. You can customize. You can install plugins, widgets, everything we are going to discuss. So no need to worry about that. But before this, other than this, WordPress.com. This is a WordPress.org. This is where our open source software will be there. WordPress.com is a blog where you can create your own blog, just like blogspot.com, and create your own site and publish it as a portfolio or something like that. So you can use it for any purpose, not only portfolio. So yeah, so if you have your own WordPress, I mean that's pretty good, right? I mean we can simply customize everything. So I'm just downloading WordPress 4.4.2. What's happening? Oh, I have to click again. Okay, so I have to click on this again so that I'll get, as you see, this is 7.4 MB. Actually it was started when I was working with WordPress, it was around 3 MB or something. Now it has become 7.4 MB because they are implementing new widgets, default widgets or something like that, so which will be more easy for us without installing depending on any other third-party plugins. So for few things, but yeah. So now, remember, we are not doing in localhost, we are doing in online. Like I have the domain called letshelpyou.com. I'm going to install WordPress into this domain right now. And the thing is, I need database. So yeah, we have a cPanel, but the beauty of the cPanel is you can install WordPress using Fantastico. I think Fantastico is not available. So you have a quick install. So they changed it as a quick install. So you just need to click on the quick install so that you can see the list of the products that are available freely you can install. So oh my God, see, you have a number of content management systems, templates, everything. So that is the beauty of cPanel. They are providing really uh, all open sources at one platform, and also free themes and templates. That's beautiful. So anyway, let's see here why. As you can see, they are highlighted WordPress because most people use install WordPress. That's the reason they have just uh, placed these items like WordPress, Joomla, Drupal, PrestaShop, WHMS, CS. You might wonder what all these things. These are like content management system. WordPress is a blog system. Of course, I call it as a content management system, but because it's pretty much almost CMS. So Joomla, it is also content management systems where you can create articles and pages, assign the articles to the pages, display it in the front, and we can create components, plugin. It's a beautiful content management system. And the Drupal, this is pretty much like it has a very much demand in the even in the market. So anyway, I don't want to bore you with all of the details. PrestaShop is e-commerce and WHM is your hosting management control system. So now I'm not going to talk all those things. I'm going to talk about the WordPress. So there is a shortcut. I mean, just on click WordPress. It will ask for install, and if you simply click install, it will install completely WordPress automatically. It will create database automatically. It will install into your hosting cPanel, and it will create its own username and done. So I don't want that. I'm not covering that because it's pretty simple. You can simply follow the instructions and next, next, next. That's it. What here I'm going to trying to do here is I'm just going to create a database manually through cPanel. I mean in this tutorial, I mean I'm going to create a database and user connect them, and then I'm going to use those user credentials for the WordPress installation. So if you see almost my WordPress install faster, we need to prepare to install that WordPress into our hosting. Number one, the first priority is we need database. Without database, you cannot install WordPress because it has by default a script, I mean, install script. In that, it will ask for database details. So once you give the database details, it will install all the tables. It will insert all the tables related to the WordPress into the database, and then it will show up the website. So I'm just here, I'll just say W test because we are testing. So here, there is a confusion always. Most people, new people, I mean, always get confused when you create a database. Hey, is this my database name or the whole thing? Actually, the whole thing is your database name. So let's help underscore W test. This whole thing is your database name, not like only W test. Okay, so prefix is important. So I'm just keep copying that. Maybe in the future I can use it, the clipboard. So here the username also very important, which means let's say you can create one username and apply it to multiple databases, or you can create different username for different databases. So I have a unlimited database, so I can create number of databases I want. But here, let's say I'll just create a test user. So I can give the same name, no issues. That's my interest, but a security issue, so you might need to give a different name. It's always good. So I'm just giving for the time being the same name. So and the password, you should be very careful with the password. So you need to be more using capital letters, small letters, the extra characters and everything. So I'm going to use let's help you, right? I'll say capital HELP. Yeah, I'm telling you the password. Yeah, no issues. I'm going to remove the WordPress installation anyway once I'm done with this tutorial. So I'm just let me give the password. Done. Because I cannot hide it. Help 5 capital help 5. Done. That's okay. It's just very weak since I'm just using for the testing purpose. I don't mind, but when you're creating, you need to make sure that this should be strong. The strength should be strong. So just creating the user. So I've created my user and database, but I have not linked between them, right? I need to give a link. So which means I need to assign the user to this database. Add a user to the database. At the bottom, if you come in the same page, at the bottom, if you see, you will see this. When I click add, it will ask for the permissions. So privileges, we call it as a privileges. Here, all I can do, I need to select all, because I need to select all privileges because database needs all these privileges. So if you think you don't use triggers, you can uncheck the triggers. And if you think maybe you don't use delete, you don't want to delete anything, you can simply uncheck. If you do this, I mean the database, the WordPress cannot able to delete any values from the database. So I just want to make sure that everything is there, so all privileges, and make changes. So this is how you create in a cPanel the database. So all I need to do is just copy the username. So now I'm just going to my cPanel, come back again. So now I have created my database. I need to remember this the username. Of course, the username and password is same for the time being, but make sure when you're working with real-time projects, don't use the same username on database. It's not good for the security purpose. So now let's file manager. I'm just clicking on the file manager and go. So when I say that, what happens, it will open a file manager, online file manager. Like you can use FTP clients like FileZilla, install your FileZilla in your system, and then upload the file, and you can do that also, but I'm just using file manager. Here I can simply press on upload and just click on choose file and downloads, select WordPress, open. When you say open, immediately it will start here at the bottom right. You will see it's uploading. So my internet is pretty much fast, so I think it's uploaded. So now once it is done, you don't need this page. You can simply close this and refresh the file manager. You'll see the WordPress zip is uploaded. So select it, extract it, and extract the files. As you can see, when you extract, it will create a folder, so it will complete. So once it is done, you can simply close. So it has created a folder called WordPress, but I want this in a I want these files in the root folder, not WordPress, right? I mean, I don't want to access let's help you.com /WordPress. No, I don't want this. Why do I want this? So I want to access something like this, but here unfortunately I have a folder, so I need to move that folder. So move all these files. I just enter into that folder. I've selected everything, okay, and I clicked on move file. So it says move file. It doesn't mean that it is going to move only one file. It's just the UX glitch. Don't worry about that. Just remove the folder WordPress. So now what I'm doing is I'm moving all these files, selected files, to the public HTML. Just move. So when I done with it and up one level, so I mean you can always get into any folder you want, and then you can come back up one level. So which means you are coming folder level back. But when you say back, you will go to back screen. When you forward, you will go to forward. It's like undo and redo. So you can always use reload button to reload to make sure that updated version, so updated files are there. Like select this one and delete. Since I don't need it, I don't want to mess. No, I don't want any another unnecessary. This folder is empty right now. Let's check, because all the files moved to the root already. So I don't need this. This is unnecessary. So this is where I'm just cleaning up my cPanel FTP root folder. Now you can see when I try to access let's help you.com, what happens? Oh, beautiful. So setup is already started. So this is the beauty of the content management systems. You don't need to worry about installing it. You don't need a code, nothing. All you need to do is just select the language, continue. So it will ask for, so now it is saying that, hey, just you need these details, get it ready with these details. In the next page, we are going to ask this. So yeah, that's what it says. So let's go. And also given some instructions, fine. So this is my database. I've just copied to clipboard before, so I'm just pasting it. So password is same. Unfortunately, in a WordPress, I don't know why they are doing this, but they are not, hiding the password somehow. So when you are installing please be please be make sure that no one next to you, or I mean if it as it is a confidential, but it's okay. So I have selected this one, and the local host. Yeah, what is this database host? So database host is sometimes it's a domain name, sometimes it's if you see GoDaddy, if it asks for host, you need to get it a host. You need to create when you try to create it, the host is different, not local host. So they'll give their separate the host, like it includes the domain name and some other values like unique host. But in pretty much all cPanels, you don't need to worry about that. You can simply use local host. Yes, you might think that it is useful only for local system, but no, it's like, yeah, local host means it will consider as a let's help you.com. So localhost is good enough for the database host, even though it is online. And the table prefix, what is this? You want to give a prefix to your tables. Every table you want a prefix, give something. Yeah, I want to give, maybe I'll say LP. So what happens, every table name, it will start with LP. Let's say sometimes you might need to install this WordPress into another website. You have a custom website and you want to use same database. You are going to install this WordPress database into that, inserting into that original database. So at that time, if you use this prefix, it will be unique, so that you will be easily identify all WordPress blog tables in your huge database. So it will be really good. So now that's the reason we use, I mean that's just one of the reason, probably there might be more reasons, but um, that's enough for this. So I'm just submitting. Once I submit, oh beautiful, I say it says error in the database. Okay, try again. So I think I might be using a wrong password, so let me go to again this database thing. So I'm going to change the password again. Yeah, I mean sometimes so I forget things very quickly. So maybe if you are also same, just try to change it. That's it. I mean, don't freak out. So uh, HELP help, and what is that? That tilde symbol. That's whatever it is. HELP help, that tilde symbol. Capital H I'm using here. Let's try now. Capital HELP tilde symbol. Now submit. What the heck? Just give me one sec. What I'm doing here? Oh dear, I'm so stupid. I'm sorry. So I was entering the password into the local database host. This is the local host. That's my bad. So I just click on the submit. So now, when the database details are correct, it says like, "Hey, all right, Sparky, you made it through this part of the installation. WordPress can now communicate with your database," which means we have successfully able to give communication between the files and the database. So now if I click run, it will start running the scripts file, which is predefined by the WordPress, like so that install script has all queries which needs to be inserted into database tables and everything. So when I click run, so it will start installing the databases. Uh, it will start installing the all database all tables into the database, and then it will show me the welcome screen. I mean, still not, we're not at welcome screen. We need to enter all these details, the site title and everything. Um, site title is let's help you. So why we need this? Because it's a site title, it will store into the database, and also it will for every WordPress there will be admin. So we need to give a admin name. Admin. So usually everyone gives admin. So my suggestion here is try to use a different name, something very much unique, other than people don't give like this let's help or something like that, because people will um, easily find out. They might do brute force attack just to get your password. So just try to be more unique, so that you don't uh, be hacked by someone, some beautiful guy who knows hacking. So yeah, So now I'll just say admin for the time being. Since this is a testing, I'm going to remove it immediately. So now the password. What is the password? Maybe I'll say 123456 hash t. So once I say this password, it's still saying very weak. Two, still saying very weak. Okay, I'll just say something. Two, 1 2 3 4 5 6, and hash. Ah, damn it. Okay, let's say I love you. It's a very much password, still very weak. Okay, I think this functionality is based on the default passwords used by internet users. I think it's a because I think it has a very specific thing. But anyway, the very weak also fine. That's. But I need to say that confirm use of weak password, because I'm okay with it, right? I mean, this is just for testing, but you need to be very careful with the password while you're giving. I'll just say some email blah 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 at blah blah.com. But you should never ever do that this, because it's just WordPress. Some I don't want to some spam emails to my email, so I don't want to give my email. I'll give some temporary. If you give like this in the future, if you forgot password, it will be really difficult for you to retrieve it. You need to depend on again database administrator. So the person has to go to database and change the password. That's very complex. So don't make it complex. Just try to give a one of your original email ID. I'll just say one of my one of my email. I'll say webpsycho@gmail.com. So yeah, I'm a psycho. So, but good psycho. So discourage search engines from the indexing this site. Yes, this is a very good feature actually. Let's say your site, you're just installing the site, you don't want people to come to your site, it's like, don't want to cache your site into the into the Google database yet. Probably because you might be planning for a very good high branding, so you don't want to put in some index files or some hello world files cache into your name, by your name into the Google database. So don't put it. You can simply select it, or else you can ignore it. That's not a big deal, because once you done 1 month of SEO, it will be gone. So but yeah, if you need to know, if you know SEO, you will understand search engine optimization. But I just click on install WordPress. So once I click on install WordPress, see, WordPress has been installed. It's beautiful, and we're expecting more steps. Sorry to disappoint. That's okay. I mean, you are not disappointing me, WordPress. You are doing great, actually. Thank you. And just press login, and beautiful. I'm done. So it's directly went to login page, so don't worry. So you can try your website now beautifully. Like what's the website name? Let'shelpyou.com. So let's check let'shelpyou.com. Okay, come on. Voila. See, you have a beautiful theme, 2016 theme. It's a very clean and very plain. Like there's like no clumsy or something. It's beautiful template actually. So now, hey, you said this is beautiful, but how can I access my admin in WordPress? That's a a very first question that you will get. So let's help you. Let's your domain. Let's help you.com/wp admin. So this is basically for admin. Okay. Let's help you.com/wp login. This is pretty much every user will see if they try to register in your system this thing. So don't worry, you can log in. You can log in as an admin through this URL or this through this URL. You can do both. So now, since I have not yet logged in, let me log in, and I say I forgot my password. Damn it! I think I've copied it. just paste. No, I have not copied it. What's my password? I forgot. Yeah, this is the reason we need to give our original email ID so that we can retrieve it and we can enter our password. So let me remember myself. It's just in a different world. Admin is the username and password is I love you. Yeah, I love you. I love you. I think Ash login. I love you Ash login. Ah, damn it. Okay. I love you Ash. For the last time. I love you. One second. I love you Ash. Oh damn it. So yeah. So once you if you forgot, you can simply lost your password. Click on lost your password and so enter your email ID, get new password. So it will send immediately a confirmation link. So you can search for the um, so you can search for the URL and link. Let's see. I just logged in into my other email ID. So now, as you can see, sometimes what happens, it won't come to inbox. You need to check in social promotions. If it is not there in both, all you need to do is simple go to spam. That's it. So it will be there in the spam. See, beautiful WordPress, new WordPress installed. WordPress is successfully set up. So what it has come, it has show me that your WordPress is successfully installed, and yeah, so there should be another email, reset password. Is it slow? Sometimes it will be slow, so don't worry, it will take some time to come. Yeah, let's say I don't want to waste your time here. You reset the password. Once you log in, you will see the dashboard. So I'm going to talk about the dashboard, WordPress dashboard backend in the next video. I think it's already been dragged, so I'll do it in the next video. Thank you very much, guys. Thanks for visiting UX5 channel. Please do subscribe. The top right side, you see in the red color background, at the top you'll see white subscribe. So please do subscribe. Thank you very much. Bye.